Qian Hao's face turned pale white. She bit her bottom lip and asked in a low voice, "Was it when you came to rescue me? Was that when you got injured?" They were filming a modern drama, so there weren't any fighting scenes. The only thing that could have injured him was when he grazed himself whilst catching her as she fell off the swing. Qian Hao suddenly thought back to the look Lu Jinian had given her that day when she opened her eyes. Those eyes had been filled with worry and confusion. However, his expression changed very quickly, and so she wasn't quite sure. Deep down, she was a little doubtful, but now, seeing that he had injured his back, the absolute doubt and struggle that she had tried hard to forget, her innermost feelings resurfaced once again. Lu Jinian. Did he care a bit about her deep down inside? Or else, why would he sacrifice himself to save her? Qian Hao's heart was confused. Her intuition told her that she guessed correctly, but she was also afraid that she was just overthinking things. In her heart, she thought about it for a long time. By the end, she couldn't help but gently lift her eyelids to look up at the side of Lu Jinian's face. She carefully worded her question and asked, "That day, why did you save me?" Lu Jinian's fingers trembled lightly as he tried to grab Qian Hao's hands. He tightly grasped and let go again. He let go and grasped again tightly. In the end, he fell back on the bed without a sound. After staying silent for a long while, he then shut his eyes and masked his emotions, then said in a flat tone, "If anything unfortunate were to really happen to you on set, there's no way I could explain it to Xu Jiamu." Why did he save her? He loved her so much. How could he let her get hurt right in front of him? He thought. The most depressing thing in the world was probably this. He clearly cared about her, which is why he was so selflessly brave. However, he could only find a reasonable excuse to make himself look like he didn't care. So he actually saved her, all because of Brother Jiamu. Qian Hao was disappointed, but she still let out an "oh" to say she understood. Lu Jinian didn't make a sound. After staying silent for a long time, Qian Hao then remembered why she was here. She looked at the wound on Lu Jinian's back. She wanted to reach over to touch it but was afraid to hurt him. Eventually, she pulled her fingers back and asked in gentle voice, "Doesn't it hurt?" Lu Jinian's hand tightly grasped the bedding. "Doesn't it hurt?" They were such simple words, but to him, they were what he had once craved. Because he had a bone marrow transplant when he was young, his health was abnormally weak. After his mother passed away, how could a child only 10 years old look after himself? He would often have a cold or get a fever. When he went to the clinic, he would see other children his age treated like gems by their parents, but he would forever be alone. Back then, he was young and craved attention. Even though his mother told him that his father and the Xu family had nothing to do with him, he still ran over to the Xu family's apartment block doors with a fever, hoping to get just a little of his father's attention. No. Just to be seen, he waited at the doorstep for a very long time before his father finally came to him. But before he could speak, his father furrowed his brows and asked with a dark look, "Who allowed you to come here?" "Leave."